What ultimately led to this sale?
Most of it stemmed from the retirement of my parents, Vernon and Barb Pfaff. And when they were considering, first of all, they had never really considered retirement. It was just going to be our family continuing on. When they truly did seriously start considering retirement, then we got together as a family and discussed our options. We've had some people relocate that we thought were going to be around here for a long time. We've had some people retire that obviously were an asset to our bank for 30, 40, 50 years. And so at the same time, we lost a bunch of people that made us encourage us to take a look at the facility, our staff, and everything that we were able to do for the community, and ask ourselves if we were doing the best that we possibly could. When Mom and Dad did decide that they were going to proceed with retirement, then we got together as a family. We held a meeting, and we decided that the best thing for this community would be as if we sold the bank together as a family, rather than it be up to my parents or someday up to me. I'm pretty much the last descendant that's going to be here. With us having small families, it kind of limited our succession in moving forward, and so we just decided this was the best option because first and foremost, our commitment is to our employees and to our community, and they are first and foremost, and we wanted to make sure we could do the best for all of them moving forward.
Okay, before we kind of dive into that a little bit, I mean, how long have the negotiations been going on? I mean, these talks been going over months, or has that just been recently?
Oddly enough, this all stemmed from John Wilkins and his crew coming back years ago and looking at our bank when we were remodeling it. And we grew a relationship with him. And when Mom and Dad decided that they were going to move forward with retirement, he was the first individual that popped into our mind as to who we would want to have carry the bank forward. And so with that being said, we over the last 4 months, there has been serious consideration in going forward with the sale of the bank.
Okay, sounds good. I guess, okay, so the customer side of it now, on maybe for the worried customers out there or people who don't understand what this means for them, I mean, can you tell them maybe what the sale of a bank to another bank means, and
Absolutely.
For all, especially like maybe the large business loan side of things, is that going to affect anything like that?
No, actually, staying true to our commitment to the customers, that is the one thing that we'll be improving. The lending limit with Heartland Bank will be increased, and technology-wise, they are so up to date and advanced, and where we wish we could be at exactly the same time. So it's only going to improve things, we firmly believe, for our customers. There is no reason to be worried with anything like that. There is going to be change, and we ask that our customers understand that.
Okay.
But it's good change. It's positive change. We wouldn't do anything that would bring our customers a step back. We only want to move them forward in the way that they deserve to be handled.
I got you. Now, the loan approval process, is that, I would imagine, is that going to be in a different person's hands? I know Jerry's staying here as president,
Yep.
But can maybe talk a little bit about that as far as loan approval?
You bet. Well, first of all, none of this, as far as the transaction as the bank, is going to take place until possibly January, February of 2019. Mm-hmm. So through that, we are going to be fully transparent with all of our customers and staff. Now that the announcement has been made on any changes that are going to be coming forward, and the loan approval process, we are anticipating is going to continue to be made here in-house, just as it always has been, down at our main bank facility through all of our loan officers down there. With Geneva being right up the road and not far away, they do conference calls, they do video conferencing, another technology that we don't have available here at First National. So we only believe from here forward that anything that we offer is going to improve, and that is primarily the reason that we are doing this.
Okay. All right, very good. Now, Jerry staying on as president, as stated in your press release. What about other employees and yourself, or is that still unknown at this point?
Everybody is staying exactly where they're at.
Okay.
After the sale of the bank, you're going to notice that my dad and I will no longer be here. My dad is an exception. Heartland Bank has been extremely gracious. They understand how important the transition is. They don't want to just come in here and start filling up office spaces. They want us to make the transition as easy as possible for our staff and for our employees in the community. So therefore, they are going to make sure that Dad has an office down here to even come in and visit with the community as he sees fit. And I myself am going to go out and find other opportunities, and I kind of welcome the opportunity because my family and I, we're not going anywhere. Our commitment is still to the community here in Fairbury. It just means that we're going to be doing it in a different capacity, and as well as helping Heartland transition into being in a new market here in Fairbury. Regardless of the dollar amount, the fact that this is happening couldn't be closer to my heart, because I know that we are giving this bank to exactly the right people that this bank needs to be given to. Our family feels confident in it. They feel safe in it, and we feel completely at ease knowing that John Wilkins and his crew can take this bank exactly to where they need to be in the years to come.
Okay. I guess, is there anything else you'd like to tell customers or your family wants the public to know on here?
The most important thing is this has been an extremely emotional process for all of us, and I speak on behalf of the Berkeley and Pfaff family for 125 years plus 135 years total. First National Bank of Fairbury has been a part of this community. It has been extremely tough for us to jump and make the decision, but we are at peace with this. We know that we are doing the exact right thing that needs to be happening for this community. We are excited for our customers, we're excited for our employees, and we're excited for the community of Fairbury, because Heartland Bank is going to jump in there and do exactly what they need to do. It's a family-owned bank. They keep their decisions local. They keep their interest local. They will support the town of Fairbury. They will support their employees, who they call associates. They will support the community, and you're going to see, I believe, a wonderful transition with the two organizations coming together and merging into Heartland Bank. And we look forward to what this also brings for Jefferson County Bank of Dakin. They have been both near and dear to, I know, my parents as well as I, and we are excited to see what comes next after all of this. We know it's a shock to the community, but in all essence, it was going to happen someday, because you have to have, in order to have a family-owned bank, you have to have the family to support it. And we're slowly running out of the family, but we're not running out of the support. We will be here as our commitment, to fulfill our commitment. We will be here for the rest of our lives. We're going to be here to support community, to support Fairbury and the community as best as we can.